welcome to day 2. Today we are doing arms and abs. We'll be doing really gentle abs because I am pregnant and this is not the time of my life to be doing intense abdominal exercises, and I would often argue that it's most people's not ideal time to be doing it, especially unassisted. So you can work your abs in a really healthy, strong, awesome way without having that crunch fest that we used to see at the gym. So I will show you how to do that. To start with, I want you to stand at the end of the mat, walk out through those heels, give your shoulders a beautiful big roll. Deep breath in and then exhale, chin to the chest and rolling down. Let the head, neck and shoulders just relax. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then inhale, open the chest, look forward to the top of the mat and then walk your hands out to plank. Beautiful. Push out through the backs of, through your heels. So you feel the backs of the legs and the calves get a little stretch. Then knees come down, untuck the toes, and then we're just going to come all the way down to the mat. Hopefully your weights aren't in your way. And then here, roll the shoulders, open the chest, and all the way down. Then hands are right next to your chest, pectorials, boobs, underwire, whatever you've got going on. Elbows in nice and tight. We're going to tuck the tailbone, squeeze the bum, and then push up. Tuck those toes, pike the hips, walk out through those heels, and walk those hands back to the feet. Hanging in that forward fold, and then rolling up one vertebra at a time. Standing up nice and tall, and we'll get into it. So today, I'm using some light dumbbells. I've got 2 kilos, but you can just use cans or drink bottles, whatever you've got lying around. And here, I just want you to get a little punch going on. So a cross punch across your body, just to warm us up. And this is a very deceiving, very effective exercise because we're actually working our obliques. We're working our abs while we're standing and we're using these arms. So I want you to imagine punch and then you're pulling it in. Press and pull. Really nice and strong. You don't want this kind of flicking out of the weights or cans. You want to keep it nice and strong, in and out, in and out. Good. Transferring weight from one heel to the other, and you'll really feel it in your core. Good. Let's hold here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Arms come down, and then big shoulder roll here. We're just going to go hammer curl, overhead press, right? So hammer curl, overhead press. Palms are facing in the whole time towards your body, up and down. And I like to come just slightly without swinging, just pressing behind my body slightly so that I get the little tricep activation too. Good. So nice and strong. You want to make sure you've got weights that you can feel a challenge, but that don't feel like you're hoiking into your neck. You feel like you can keep proper form and then get tired by the end. You know, you don't want to feel like your neck and shoulders are doing all the work here. Good, let's just go for 3. Hi, Mac. 2, the dog. 1. Beautiful. Then here, we are going to punch up and up. So up and across, up and across. I'm pushing my palm out, then in, out, then in, out, then in. Good. Into the punches at the moment. I feel like with a bit of sunshine, bit of spring coming, it's feeling naturally more energetic, you know? And I feel like sometimes you're just like, oh yeah, I want to do something gentle, but where you feel powerful. And I don't think there's anything more powerful than pretend punching something or the air, you know. I want you to feel empowered after doing these sessions, not kind of bored or frail, you know what I mean? You want to feel strong and like the hell woman that you are. So let's go 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So now here, I want you to take the weights down together, then reach them up, use your core, and then come down. I'm not sure that you can see my arms in full, so I'll do it kneeling, which actually works your core just as well. So here you want to keep your tailbone tucked, because with a long lever of a straight arm, you don't want it going into your lower back. You want to keep your tailbone tucked. Use your core, use those arms. Exhale, deep breath. Good, nice and strong. And down. 3. You can do it. 2. 1. Beautiful. Then here, pushing the weights together, we're going to take them overhead. Elbows are staying shoulder width apart, so really narrow here. And then we're pushing up and down, up and down. So again, I want you to think about your rib to hip connection and that tailbone staying tucked slightly, so you've got a neutral spine here. Good. Let's go for 6. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. Give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. Adjust your top. Do what you got to do. And then here, I'm going to come back up to standing. So what I'm going to do here is just up, over, and push, right? So we're pulling them up the body to the armpits, on top of the shoulders, and push. Down, down, down. Up, up, down, down. If you've ever gone to a pump class, they do a variation of this in a pump class with a, what is it called? A rack. I'm like, a pole. All right. Clean and press is what we're going for. So clean, press. You can get a little bounce in the knees if that feels good for you. But it's a really nice way of working the arms, especially at home, doing a gentle variation where you're not peer pressured into or ego pressured into getting weights that are too heavy. I always feel like that. I'm like, ugh, this feels bad, but it's going to go too fast to stop. So don't want you to do that when you're working out at home. Remember, no one's looking. You've got nothing to prove to anyone. You're doing this to feel better in and about your own body. All right, last 2. You can do it. 1. Oh, good job. Down. Big shoulder roll here. Roll, roll, roll. And then I just want you to bring one arm across. Deep breath. Really give it a push. Open and other side. Nice. All right. Bring the weights down onto the mat. Bring your body down onto the mat. And then here, just laying down and finding your neutral spine. So I like to kind of just shuffle in until you feel that imprint of your spine on the mat. Not a pushing down, not a forcing, just an imprint. So rib to hip connection strong. We inhale and let the ribs expand, and then we exhale, pelvic floor lifts and ribs funnel down. Then we float one knee up and down. So this is a starting point. If you are really taking it gently with your abs, You're just going to bring one knee up on the exhale, float it down on the inhale, etc. If you want to ramp that up a little bit, you can bring both knees up, then down. Exhale, and down. If you're wanting some hardcore stuff, be patient. I want you to practice this at least. Exhale, down. Go to the other side, so exhale, lift, lift, lower, lower. You can slow that down even more. Next up is hands behind the back of the head, elbows just so you can see them in the corners of the eyes. Keeping that rib to hip connection, we're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift both knees. Exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders. And then we're going to bring one knee in towards us and then twist. Exhale, twist. Good. Breathe and breathe. Good job. I've got the shakes. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1, hug those knees in, relax down, nice deep breath. Good. All right, last one here. We're going to take both legs up, pointing the feet and externally rotating the hips slightly. Rib to hip connection is strong. Here we're just going to yin yang the feet. So one is coming in front and then behind, straight up towards the ceiling. If you want to ramp this up a little bit, take the hands behind the head, lift head, neck and shoulders, but let the head remain heavy in the hands. So keep breathing, keep breathing. If you want to ramp it up a little bit more, without popping through the core, you can take the legs further away from you. I'm going to keep them up. Take my head down for a safer, stronger option for me. Good. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Kiss those inner thighs together. Keep them really strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in and roll over your lower back. Good job. All right. So here, oh my gosh. Okay, so here we are going to roll up to sitting. Again, sit up nice and tall. You can take one arm across again, or I like to take it over and then push the elbow down so my hand's coming down the middle of my back, down my spine. Really try and open up through the chest. Try and take, if you can, the elbow away from your ear or away from touching your head. Deep breath. Then other side, so take the arm up and down. And then when you feel like there's a bit more space, lift. I always rest this arm on my head, but then when I feel like I've got a bit more space, I try and lift it up. So deep breath here. All right, interlace the fingers behind the back. I'm going to shuffle back so I'm not out of frame, but behind the back, and then lean forward all the way or as far as you can. Lift those arms up, pull those shoulders. Deep breath. Okay. Guys, well done for today. I hope that you are feeling good. You might be feeling a little bit sore from yesterday, or today when you're doing something, you might feel a little zing in your arms. And I want you to take that as a sign of a great thing, that you are creating awareness with your body. You have a heightened awareness of your body in a good way, and really practice being grateful for your arms today. And I know that that sounds so silly, but think about everything that they do. They get us dressed, they put our makeup on, they hug our family, they make us lunch, they do everything for us. And often, women, we tend to be like, oh, I hate my flippity jibbities, or I hate this bit that comes out from my bra, or my tummy is not flat enough, or whatever. Instead, when we start to flip that dialogue in our head into gratitude and appreciation for everything that our body does for us and how strong it is and how awesome it is, it starts to feel different. It starts to genuinely change your life because you're thinking more positively about yourself, which is the ultimate goal for me, for you. So I hope that felt good, and I want you to practice and then come onto Instagram and tell me about how many times today you have been able to notice yourself reaching for something and then be like, yeah, so grateful for my arms. Go and practice it today. All right, congratulations for day 2, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.